Which chess pieces are the knight and bishop? Imagine a game where each piece has its own way of moving and attacking. Today, we're going to focus on two of these pieces that add a lot of excitement to the game. They are the knight and the bishop. Knowing where they start and how they move is key to playing chess well. When setting up the board, each player begins with two knights and two bishops. The knights are placed next to the rooks on the second row from each player's side. For the white pieces, the knights sit on the squares labeled B1 and G1. The black knights are on B8 and G8. The bishops are positioned next to the knights, on C1 and F1 for the white pieces, and C8 and F8 for the black ones. This setup keeps the game organized and ready for action. The knight is often shown as a horse's head. It moves in a special way called an L shape. This means it can go to squares in one direction, then turn and go one square perpendicular to that. For example, if the knight is on E4, it can jump to C3, C5, D2, D6, F2, F6, G3, or G5. One of the coolest things about the knight is that it can jump over other pieces. This makes it very useful when the board is crowded. Knights are best placed near the center because they control more squares from there. They can switch between light and dark squares with each move, giving them access to the entire board over time. The bishop looks like a pointed hat or a mitre. It moves diagonally across the board, as far as it wants, but it cannot jump over other pieces. Each bishop starts on a specific color square. If it begins on a light square, it will always stay on light squares. If it starts on a dark square, it will stay on dark squares. Because bishops move along long diagonals, they are very powerful in open positions where there are fewer pawns blocking the way. Having both bishops, one on light and one on dark squares, gives you a lot of control over the board. Both the knight and bishop capture enemy pieces by moving onto the square occupied by the opponent. The knight can attack pieces that are protected or hidden behind other pieces because it jumps. The bishop captures by moving diagonally until it lands on a square with an opponent's piece. These moves are important for attacking and defending during the game. Getting these pieces in the right spots early on helps control the game. Knights are often developed first to control the center, while bishops are moved to open up diagonals. Knowing how they move and where they start is the first step to becoming a better player. Remember, the knight jumps in an L shape and can hop over anything, while the bishop slides diagonally along the board on one color. Both are essential for controlling space, attacking, and defending. Proper placement and smart use of these pieces make a big difference in how well you play chess.